And we're live. PKA.
My sleep schedule's so fucked up, man.
Yeah?
I had to set an alarm for the show.
What? I thought you were solid, dude.
No.
He's inverted. No.
Wait, Kyle,
don't you remember he played
I
Rust
thought you were
again?
solid for a long time.
I was solid for a long time.
And then they
It's been inverted.
said, tap, tap, tap. Kyle, do you want to play Rust? And he's like, you know I do.
You know I do. You know I
What time are you waking up now? Because
You woke up
what
for the
time are you
show.
waking up now, Kyle? Because very recently you were getting up early ass in the morning, going to bed reasonable hours. Was it Rust once again?
Yeah.
That was the mistress that led you away from it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on a schedule. I sleep 8 hours a night. I do the same stuff every day, but I woke up today at 5:45 p.m. Yeah.
You know, he sleeps from 12 to
Oh,
8.
that's-
It's a nice
that's later
healthy
than
sleep schedule,
most
just the
people.
wrong AM PM.
Yeah, it's the AM PM. It's completely inverted.
You can't say you sleep out 8 hours a night when it's not at night.
Oh, I sleep 8 hours a day.
You sleep 8 hours a morning.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, you know.
Yeah, I go to sleep in the early morn.
How is your
kinda-
squad doing on Rust?
We play duos, just MIDI and I.
Okay.
But we've been on a 4-day wipe cycle, so we haven't played in a few days. I think they actually wiped today, so we'll probably get on tonight and start a new wipe. Get back into it.
Rust, that's just a cover. It's because the Japanese stock markets are open at different hours, and so he has to make sure he's
Konnichiwa.
Dunks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, I'm doing something
invested heavily in
productive.
Fiji water.
I'm not mining for ore all night.
Yeah.
It's not it.
Question for you guys, because you guys are way more gamers than I am.
Okay.
When did games decide to put errands in as part of the game? Like, why is that
Like a fetch
thing
quest?
in I love playing Grand Theft, and I hate how often you have to just drive in traffic. And I'm just like, why does this take 7 minutes for me to get to this fucking thing for the quest? And then that happens in Red Dead Redemption also. You have to run errands for your wife, right? Like there's
I'm playing Red Dead right now, and you're right. The trick is I ignore any quest that I don't like, and so I'll go to a dot, and some woman will be like, some criminal stole all my canned peaches. I need someone, and I'll just be like, good day, and then just leave. That's what you need. You can't, because it always gives you an option to comfort or antagonize, and antagonize is the funniest option ever given in a video game, because it'll just be like some woman. There was a homeless woman who was in the streets, and I only have enough money for one more chicken pot pie. I would love one more. And I thought that there was a chance that if you give the right homeless person some kind of money, that you might get a wish granted, like a genie or something, or at least some
real life.
Real piece
Just
of
like
equipment.
Cowboys, right.
They might be like, oh, then you could use my husband's old revolver and something cool. Turns out no, because I gave one bitch money, this NPC bitch, and then it turned out later I was riding by, she's wearing a dress, she's looking nice, and so I got off my horse and I murdered her, and
Just like real life.
and then I stole my money back.
Mm.
But then it turned out the police in that area were very upset with me. But,
Where'd you steal
it's a
your
really
money
fun
back? Did you
game.
get
I
it
like
from
it.
the girl or the dress shop?
No, I killed her and then I for loot, and I stole my money back, and then I got a silver ring, and that was about it. It really wasn't worth it. I had to pay a $400 fine, which is a lot in Red Dead.
Yeah.
Plus, it
It's
sounds
Just
like
because I murdered her, but also it was only a $16 fine for murdering her. It was when I post office and killed 24 cops that the rate really went up. Oh man, Red Dead is fun, man. It's good. My character, I've said it before, I haven't let him shower the entire time. And my chat will be like, dude, please let your character shower. He's disgusting. And he'll walk into social situations and they'll be like, Arthur, are you ready to get going here? And he's like, yeah, I'll go to the bar and get the distraction going. And then you walk up there and they're like, whew, smells like someone hasn't had a bath in a coon's age. And you're just there, stinky, sweaty, disgusting. Yeah, pretending to be a cowboy is great. It's a lot of fun.
All those parts of it sound fun, but like the idea of like in Grand Theft, you can't not do the errand. Like you have to, in order to get to the place where the next thing is, you have to drive. Like if you don't have if you have a
Are you
helicopter,
talking about GTA 5?
What?
GTA 5 you're talking about right now?
Oh, I thought you said PKA 5, and I'm like, oh, that was a while ago.
GTA 5.
Yeah. GTA 5, yeah. Which is basically LA, which is part of why I find it fun. Like there was one where I decided to I had a standoff with cops on the roof of the Comedy Store. That was kind of cool.
That's sick. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. GTA 5 is, I think, the most fun I've ever had streaming a game because it is like the dialogue is genuinely funny. And it gives you so many little ways to play with it that I really
is that the one where you play as the black guy though?
You can play as Trevor is the crazy redneck white guy, and then you got Michael, who's the he's the
mobster
sensible
guy.
but still a little bit crazy guy, and then you've got I think it's Franklin, the black guy, who's the best at driving, who has like that ability where you can hit both sticks if you're playing on controller and slow down your turn. So, like, if you're racing, you want Franklin. If you're shooting, you want, Tucker, I guess. That guy, because his ability is called, like, Meth Rage. Because then if you use his Meth Rage, suddenly he can aim and fire at a rate that nobody else can. And so that's what you want.
I think Trevor is one of the most fun characters.
Oh, he's like hilarious, too.
Yeah, he's absolutely awesome. But even with all of that shit, you still have to fucking drive the whole time. Like
I liked that though. You know, like I didn't fast travel once in that entire. Okay, I fast traveled maybe 2 or 3 times that entire game because most of the time it was like, why wouldn't I drive back to where I'm going from? Because there's always little side missions, little fun quests you can do. And so what if like 2 or 3 of the fun quests are stupid and not fun. Like every once in a while you'll get one that's like, hey, my name's fucking Chuck the meth head and I need Adam killed. And it's like, yes, this is the kind of mission I'm doing. I'm going to go kill Adam for you. I don't care if you're giving me bootleg moonshine that's going to make me blind. I'm not going to use the reward anyway. I just want something to do. Like that's what you want.
I think I don't like it because I live in LA and I'm like, fuck, I gotta take the 405 again. Like I had to do that earlier today. Playing this game
earlier today. But the difference is when you get off the 405 and you're in a residential street, in real life, you can't hit the gas and mow over dozens of people.
I mean, you can't. Speak for yourself.
Fair enough, I suppose. But that was fun in the game to just fuck people up for no reason. And that was the best part of GTA. I hope they come out with GTA 6 soon, but I feel like those games only come out, every 8 years, 9 years?
The last one was so successful, you would think that they would make a new one, in 2 or 3 years, but it seems
they've made so much money off of the add-ons, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, we can just milk this forever.
What they've been doing is they've just been expanding the world. And just adding other things you can do, and people have the game already, and they're excited by it. It's I play this iPhone game, or I guess it's probably an Android too, but it's called Empires and Puzzles, and it's one of these like a grind game. And
sounds fun, man.
You play a little bit every day, but it's addicting because they keep adding like these little new things to it, and so it's really fucking addicting.
Do you ever give in? Give in and pay, where they're like, hey, your cathedral will be finished in 3 days unless you shell out the $4 and get it finished right now. Have you ever given into the temptation?
I've definitely spent money on that game. Absolutely. And I have no problem with it because I play it every day, and I've played it every day for, over a year. It keeps me sane because it's something like with comedy, it is so difficult to do something and know what the result is going to be. Like you have to just put so much out there and just hope one of the things you do happens to work. And what I love about that game is if I do this, this little thing will happen. If I do that, that little thing will happen. You know the results of your actions. It's like the one thing in my life I can control is this fucking iPhone game. And so I absolutely love this game, and I have no problem putting money into it because it keeps me sane.